Hey guys, it's Thea from Total Body Finesse and Elan Fitness. Remember, we are rebranding, so be looking out for more Elan Fitness and nutrition posts in the near future. Today, our 15-minute workout is going to be a total body workout. So we're going to be doing everything from shoulders to biceps and triceps, getting our core abdominal work in, as well as glutes, hamstrings, and quads, even a little bit of calves in there. First, let's get a little bit of a stretch. Have your legs nice and wide. We're just going to twist ourselves from left to right, stretching out our core and even getting our backs stretched out in there as well. We're going to drop down to our right side, reaching for our right foot, getting a stretch in our legs, more specifically our hamstrings, and over to the other side. And into the middle. Go ahead, roll yourself up. We're going to do a dynamic quad stretch. You're just going to reach for your ankle, pull it back, and then switch sides. This helps you from keeping yourself from doing a static stretch, and also if you don't have the best of balance, you don't really have to worry about keeping your balance while you're doing your quad stretch. We're going to do the same thing for a hip flexor stretch. You're going to take your hand, place it on your shin and ankle, pull it up, and switch. You're going to feel the stretch right here in the outer portion of your thigh, that outer hip flexor muscle. That's what we're getting nice and warmed up, stretched out for our workout to come. All right, we're going to get our inner thighs in there. Again, legs are nice and wide. Come down for your sumo stretch. Take your elbows, press them out. Press your knees out with your elbows, and then feel the stretch right here in your inner thighs. And come on up. Let's roll our shoulders forward. And roll our shoulders back. All right, we're going to get back in the shoulders. Arms come to the front, lace your fingers, tuck your chin into your chest, and round out your back. And then your arms are going to come up above you, pressing the shoulders back, getting all of your deltoid muscles nice and stretched out. And arms come to the back again. Feel the stretch in your anterior deltoid muscle and your bicep. If you want to, or you need a deeper stretch, you can go ahead and bend yourself over and you'll feel that deeper stretch in those two muscles. Good. If you want to, or you have something to hold on to, go ahead and hold on to it. And we're going to do some running techniques to loosen up our leg muscles, swinging our leg back and forth. As you swing back, opening up the hip, and again, getting those hip flexor muscles nice and stretched out and warmed up. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Very nice. I think we are ready to go ahead and get started. Most of these are going to be using dumbbells like I have here. If you don't have dumbbells, don't worry about it. You'll still be able to get a decent workout without them. But if you do, go ahead and pick up your dumbbells. And we're going to start to a squat and a bicep curl. So a lot of these workouts are going to be working our total body, not just one end and the other. So we're going to do a squat down here, or a suitcase squat, and then curl up. Suitcase squat down and curl up. Suitcase squat, chest is up, back is flat, and curl up. So this is a squat, so it's going to be working obviously your glutes, your hamstrings, and your quad muscles, but keeping that back flat is also going to give it kind of like a deadlift feel, and you're going to be working your lower back as well. As you come up, you're doing your bicep curl, obviously to work those bicep muscles, and then back down. A squat also uses your core as a stabilizer while you're doing the exercise, So this makes this a great full body workout. We're going to do a few more. We're going to do two more. And we're going to do some swings. With our swings, we're going to either drop one weight, or if you want to get a better workout, you can keep both weights in your hand. I'm going to drop one weight. And with our swings today, we're only going to come to eye level. Okay? So we're going to bend at our knees and swing up. Okay guys, you can see me here doing our swings, and I'm squeezing in my glute muscles to give my glute muscles a really nice workout, as well as my hamstrings and my quadriceps. We're only coming up to eye level because it's not focused on our shoulders. We're focusing on our lower body in this workout. We're going to do a few more, and then we're going to switch back to those suitcase squats and bicep curls. I'm picking up my other weight, and I'm going right back into those suitcase squats, bicep curl. Down, back up, down, back up. Notice how my knees are staying straight over my ankles and they're not kind of bowing in. Some people will bow their knees in together because sometimes their weight is too much, or they're quad dominant and their quads are a little bit too tight. So make sure that when you're doing your squats that you're keeping your knees over your ankles, and that your knees are kind of trying to spread apart instead of touching together. I'm placing that weight down, and then we're going to go back into those swings. Again, squeezing in those glute muscles. Notice how I kind of pop my hips up and squeeze in my glutes. That kind of guarantees that you're not going to be using your shoulders as much because you're using your hips to kind of pop your hands up, or your arms rather. Okay, this is the last time we're going to do these squats to bicep curls. And since these are suitcase squats, you're going to keep your legs somewhere under your hips. So a suitcase squat is essentially imagining like you're picking up a suitcase. Kind of when people tell you to use your legs when you're picking up heavy objects, this is the functional training version of that, to guarantee that you'll be using the correct portion of your body when you're doing everyday activities like lifting a box or lifting suitcase. The bicep curl just make it a full body exercise. Maybe sometimes if you have a object that is an awkward size and you need to use your arms to pick it up even further. We've already switched into those swings and we have a few more left. Again, popping your hips up and using that to help that swing, not using so much of your shoulders. Good. All right, on to the next one. Go ahead and pick up your dumbbells again. We're going to be doing some lunges and shoulder presses. Okay, so what we're going to do is a reverse lunge first. As our knee comes up to a knee tuck, we're going to do a little bit of a shoulder press back down. Switch legs, come up, shoulder press back down. And our switch, we're going to be coming down, doing a push-up. You can be on your knees. As you step or hop back up, you're going to do a fly. All right, so it's a push-up. Hop in, fly out. One more. And back to those reverse lunges. Reverse lunge, knee comes up, shoulder press. Reverse lunge, knee comes up, shoulder press. Last one, down to those push-ups. Again, you can be on your knees, push up. You can step or hop back in, do that fly, and back down. Good. One more time for those reverse lunges. Last one. Few more push-ups, head down. And relax. Very good. So for our last one, we're going to end off with some triceps and abdominals. So we're going to head down to our mat. So for triceps, we're going to do some dips. With our dips, our hips are going to be up and our fingers are going to be facing towards our toes. After that, all you have to do is bend at your elbows and then come back up. That's 2, 3, 4. All right, go for it. So we're going to start our V-ups here. Arms are nice and straight. V up, reach for the toes. So we started our V-ups, and this is a great core workout, actual full core workout for your abdominals and your lower back. You're going to be using a lot of your lower abdominals, so if your lower abs are not that strong, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you're taking a break in between these sets just to give your abdominals a little bit of a rest. Okay, switching into tricep dips, notice how my fingers are placed towards my toes again and making sure that you're bending at the elbows, not at your shoulders, coming up and down towards your ears or bending at the hips. Again, to those V-ups, reaching for the toes, trying to come back down evenly as you go up and down throughout this motion. And again, for those tricep dips, notice how right as I got myself together, I picked my hips up so they're already up. The further you have your hips up, the lower down you're able to dip. And again, for those V-ups, if you're starting to get tired throughout this workout, you can take a break, but count yourself down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then get back into the movement. Wipe the sweat off, and we are done.